Is anyone in the chat? I am, right. The game is open. I don't know why it won't say it. 1 second. It was just working a minute ago. There's always something, isn't there? May get some weird thing here. We did it. It should be working. That should be fine. Check the quality and stuff because it's not looking. There we go. 1 second. Right. I think we're good. No? Yes. Yes, we are good. Okay. Now, I just need to check. You guys have sound, right? Do you have sound? I have sound. It's done. So your title, a buttload? What was my title? Forgot what my title was. Oh, it's gone. You are joking. Right, let me try this. Let me just try this. It might just go black again for a second. It will come back, I promise. Right. Title was... Oh, what's going on? Right, okay, got you. Right, so, story. We're doing story today. How you doing, Miri? Thank you for dropping in. You're always immediately right there. It's absolutely awesome to see. I do apologise. You would have to, excuse my mess of a setup straight away. It's different channel and it's all completely different. But let's go to, where's our story quest? It's here. You're fine? Good. I'm glad. So, honestly, we're going to have to remember the story as we go along, because it's been a while. But, don't worry, there's not going to be a huge gap. Because I actually recorded about 2 or 3 hours of gameplay before this a while ago. Is that audio too loud or not? 1 second. No, it sounds absolutely fine, I think. Okay, so... where do we need to go? So basically, we're just going to be doing the story quest today, and then this will be edited down for you guys. That should be absolutely fine. We may have to mess with some settings and stuff as we go along, but it shouldn't be too bad. Apart from your brain going, from yesterday, from... the update or from what yesterday? Target myself and see if I see anything new. Can I not do that on a mount? Okay. What do I see new? I don't think so. Either I'm being blind or no. Maybe. So it's been a while since I've played Final Fantasy XIV, but you guys, you know, I've been meaning to get back for so long. So we're gonna get on with it. And now from now on, every Wednesday we're gonna do a long stream. Today's gonna be a short stream compared to what's normally gonna happen. Stuff sort of made me have to be late, but normally we would we'd do it a lot longer. So next week, next Monday, we'll do more. So don't worry about that. There'll be another dungeon straight away. Wait, we did Snowcloak already, I think. Good to see you in it. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Never. What were we having second thoughts about? So we did this. We did Snowcloak. And then I'm really not sure what we did after that. I don't think we did too much. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the IV upon return. I trust that, by which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the 8th right after you, Simon. Okay, so there was an 8th right inside the dungeon. I assume that's where we're going now. Yeah. So they must have got this sorted. Because we were going to be chasing the Ivy through. See where they went. So... music being absolutely amazing as always. You was doing the 5.4 story? Ah, right, okay. Were you just trying to get ready for today? Catching up, making sure you were ready for it? These are all, I assume, charge. Are they charging this up? It looks like it. There, it's ready. I'm actually so excited to get back into Final Fantasy XIV properly. One of them games that I proper love it, but it's just finding the time while doing the other stuff as well to actually stick to it and get through. But we're going to do it, and I promise you we're going to do it. You guys have stuck around for long enough. Worked. Awesome, I think. Does that mean there's going to be some sort of freaking issues with it? Try tuning to the 8th right now. Feel for the current and try and locate the beacon. I assume that means click on the beacon. Click on the 8th right. Unless it's going to automatically do it. Oh, nice. We've done all we can in it. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Oh, that's right. Yes, Iceheart was going to be summoning another primal, Shiva, I believe. Which is, I think it's a big, massive dragon. Like a dragon rider, possibly. That's what's in my head. Could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now let's speak with Alpha Nord again. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt... I missed it. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice. And so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of something experiment, but others will surely agree, and the desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Amaric. Sir Amaric is the guy from the Heavensward town, I'm pretty sure. He's pretty cool. I like Sir Amaric. Sir Amaric regrets that he cannot be here in person and asks that I read this letter to you. Ishgard faces, yeah, from Ishgard, that's it, an unprecedented threat. Yet, in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. In it, yeah, with 2 H's? Oh, okay. The Warrior of Light, Saviour of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts of selfish ends, you wield yours. Okay, so we're pretty awesome, basically. May Helone bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Wait. we get to do something? Is that this? I thought this was... Ah, yes, this is going to be cool. What is this? The duty finder to confront... We're confronting Shiva now? Oh, okay. What's it called? Here we go. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. I didn't realize I was this close. Like, I had no idea I was this close. Miri, if you're in the chat, do you want to join or not? Because if you want to join, that's absolutely fine. I'm pretty sure this won't pop by the time you answer. So if you want to, just let me know. We're going to lose picture for a second, I think. Oh, no, we're not. You guys can see my chat? Oh. I'll sort out the game capture normally, but you guys can see chat, so that's not... I don't think that's too annoying, is it? I really wish the thing would work. Invite you? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you want, I'll jump out of this. Oh! What's the timing on that? I'll wait. I'll wait. Wait. No, sure. How long do I get? How long do I get if I have to cancel this? I'm gonna just do it. I don't think I get too long, right? If you want to join, that's absolutely fine. I'm hoping it's not too long. It doesn't look like we have any time at all to wait. Anytime you want to watch a stream, it starts buffering. Really? Is it? I don't think it's buffering for me when I'm watching it on my. Because I've always got it running on my phone. Okay. I think I sent you an invite in game, so I don't know how long of a wait we have now. It shouldn't be too long, I don't think. But that's actually awesome. I didn't realize we were this close to actually doing this. I've been excited to do Shiva for ages. It sounds really cool. So as soon as you are ready, we'll hop in. Hopefully the buffering stops. That's kind of annoying, right? Miri, are you joining the party, or should I just queue? You're still kind of loading into an area. That's fine. I wonder why it takes so long for you to load sometimes, because I don't think you ever used to have that issue, right? Let's see if I'm going to be able to see anything in the trial. I hope you can. Unlike the last time when you literally couldn't see anything. And it was just arrows, targeting arrows. Right now it's doing it. Somehow, I think... No. I lied. Okay, that's fine. You have any progress? A new invite. 1 second. Yeah. All right, there we go. We can go. Okay, so that's the right one. Join that queue. It should be really quick. The queue shouldn't take long. If it was quick before, I shouldn't be even faster now with both of us. So that's fine. And at least we don't have like a penalty for too long to join. So that's good. Happy days with that. But I have so much I should be doing, to be fair. Like I've missed out on I don't know how many how many daily stuff, but we'll get on top of them. We'll crack on with them all. Do those off stream though. Stream's gonna be story only, I think. Very excited to see how this goes. Yeah, I know what you mean, Miri. If you're in chat still, I know what you mean. It's so annoying.
You should never have come here, warrior of light.
Take the chat off.
I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Read it in there, that's fine.
A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
But this is Ivy.
No matter.
Or what we've been calling Ivy.
If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Wait, what's she doing?
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance.
There every time.
Of my flesh.
I can't get over the freaking
Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters.
Is she gonna is she sacrificing herself to summon
Saint Shiva?
Shiva?
Still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
It looks like it, doesn't it? That music is spot on. There we go, that must be Shiva. From what I thought she was like a dragon rider. Could be wrong though. Might have remembered wrong. It's been a while since I played. Right, this is going to be exciting, isn't it? It must not be because it's not a dragon. Let's get our fairy out to begin with, shall we? I don't know how hard this fight's going to be. A lot of the early fights seem quite easy, so it's probably not going to be difficult. But it's going to be interesting. There might be some mechanics that get gets killed. So I have to watch out for. Mary's doing stuff, so it looks like Mary can see stuff. That was a good start. Healing doesn't seem. Okay. I was just about to say healing doesn't seem too needed, but obviously. Right, I'm gonna heal people up. That person's got a res, I think. I just need to res this person now. Holy hell. Okay. Be able to get it, I think. Come on. Everyone should be fine. Be able to get this heal up in time. Yes, good. Our next healer should be back as well now. This is a good fight. Get off of those. Oh, wait. If you're near each other, I think it shatters on everybody. I think. So weird trying to figure out mechanics on the fly. I don't like this. Let's get some shields up. Oh, my mana's going pretty low. Oh. Assume this is meant to happen. Well, that didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it was going to. Did panic a little bit, not gonna lie. If we use our Aether Flow to get some magic back, it's probably not a bad shout. This music just took a massive change, didn't it? Everyone's still got shit, so good. I think we will still get this on our first attempt. It's nearly done. But that was something. There were some times in there that I did panic. That was really good. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely brilliant. We get another cutscene afterwards, probably. Miri, thank you for joining. That was epic. Honestly, epic. Giving up.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
So I remember she said that she was doing this for the greater good before, but I'm pretty sure she's just a bit twisted in the head.
Mine is the righteous cause.
Like, she's trying to save people, but it's just not gonna be right. I think.
You
I don't
fight
know.
in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of Light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the Keeper of the Lake.
Wait, is she?
See with
Right?
eyes unclouded.
Are we meant to actually end up changing what we're doing or something?
Do not
Seems
scorn
pretty
my
serious,
mother's
like-
gift.
She doesn't seem like she's just talking a load of crap now.
Hear, feel, think.
who's this?
And so the vessel withdraws.
Ah, this guy. Okay.
A predictable outcome.
We've seen this guy a few times in some cutscenes, but we don't yet know who he is.
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Okay, very cool. I'm not disappointed with that at all. That was absolutely brilliant. About the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Great, they 100% expected us to be dead. Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravanians are skilled with glamours after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma? Alright. Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough. Well then. Guess that word's not as important as we thought. If you ask me, there's naught to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the rising stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. You best pay a visit to Alpha Node first. In it, you are fighting gods on a nearly weekly basis by now. No, it'll be more. It'll be more often. But yeah, no, you're right. It's taken a while. To be honest, I can definitely see this ending up being more than once a week thing. We'll see. I'm not making any promises yet, but need to remember all my key bindings. Oh, and slightly slightly hard to remember. There he is, and none of the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for all of us when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory. Okay. I'm sure our tale will take about 4 seconds. Yep. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. But not too late to prevent any further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration, and one for which we have in it to thank. Yes, you are right, of course, Sir Amaric. We should be content with what we have accomplished. Yeah, definitely. I don't waste my time. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shira is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Hey. There is a matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever, whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years. My knight will find her. In the meantime, is the caravan ready? Okay, so his knights are gonna watch a caravan to go to Revenant's Toll now, because those other people that we've just defeated the leader of, they kept taking the caravans of all the supplies, so now they can actually probably finally like send them safely. I take it these are the self-same supplies the heretics stole from the house of the... Yes, this one exactly. Less the crystals which compromised the bulk of the shipment. Yes, scarcely a fraction of what was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. In it might I trouble you to accompany to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience. Okay, so I assume that's where we're going next. This is not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Okay. I don't remember which lord. I remember his room at the bottom as you go in. I don't remember his name. Can we teleport to Dragonhead? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Good. Teleport them. Your entire left leg fell asleep. What? Ah, that's it, this guy. I can't pronounce his name. That's probably why I couldn't remember it. What were you thinking in it? Wagering your very being on dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficiently forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway. And then engaging in the abomination in mortal combat. I don't know why they're so stressed. Like, have we failed yet? No, absolutely not. Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder the fate of a dear friend. It's fine. I would not wish to torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. So Amaric wished to have words with you and Master Alphino in private. Okay? So he said it wasn't for his gain, but really, I think it was. Outside? You're starting the PC? Okay. Greetings, sir. I shall show you in at once. Oh yeah, it was in here that we had the last meeting with them, to be fair.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
So Alphino wants us and him, the other guy, so Amaric, to join forces and create an alliance. And that way, like every time that he mentions it, he's declining.
When we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
So he is going to change his mind.
You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now.
Well, I mean, we did tell him.
And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
I suppose so.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemy. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
What's she gonna do?
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is?
Well, I do wonder.
Because I swiftly learnt to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
2 minutes ago,
Those
she
who
was
dwell in
threatening
the
us.
past risk losing sight of their future.
Did a change of tone, hasn't she?
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
Okay, fair enough. As long as we can
Which
trust you.
reminds me, Lord Orchefon, if you would be so kind.
Orchefon, okay. Lord Orchefon.
Certainly.
Would never have guessed that, ever.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
What have they found?
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Alright, so. Looks like there may end up being some sort of deal between us two. Well, let's just see. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. Hey, how you doing, Mega? Been a while? How's things going? If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of all the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave okay. I can't pronounce half these words. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. Imagine then if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all... Right, okay. But I speak unadvisedly. Come in it. It's better that we continue this conversation in Mordor. Okay, back to the Rising Stones. So they did a load of research on finding out basically how the primals were summoned and stuff, and they figured out a way to sort of fight against it. But because of how they've summoned Shiva, it seems like they just weren't aware that they could do it like that by basically sacrificing themselves. So I think that's what he was talking about, saying that basically now anyone could do it. So that's not exactly good. Pretty much. You've been playing a lot of old school RuneScape. 5.5 dropped yesterday, so been doing the new stuff. Awesome. How far am I in the main story quest? Honestly, not that far. It's still not at Heaven's Ward yet, but we're getting there. Obviously committing to
Words
doing...
cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
Committing to doing RuneScape content and stuff has been a very busy task, but we are going to keep coming back to Final Fantasy. We are going to keep it going, so yeah.
Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Eunice is talking about Shiva.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
I think we're getting pretty close to Heaven's Ward, though.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Did.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
He was the best primal. Honestly, that was like one of the best fights I've done. No, probably that was the best fight. It was absolutely brilliant.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good, does it? And then afterwards, she was still, like, around.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
Okay.
Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Oh, pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Back to look over everything else again.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Not a spoiler or anything, but I always thought while playing A Realm Reborn that Hydaelyn sounds evil. There's a commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Oh, you come! Gonna stay there rather than coming to see what's going on. Wait, what? In it, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royally has escaped. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She has been placed in the dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial. But apparently, the accommodation was not to her liking. Turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing some of them quitting the city via the gate of Nold with a bloodied spear in her hand. Great. She makes for Castrum Mirandum. I'm certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberd and the First are hot upon Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Fog and join the hunt. Okay, off we go then. Can teleport straight there. Very nice. If there's a teleport option, I'll take it. Okay. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Riley walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. You did not mishear. We have Roban's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. And as a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so here we are. Ah, for frick's sake. Roali must not be allowed to reach Castrum Mirandum. So Castrum Mirandum, I think, is just where the Garleans are, right? It's where we did... Yeah, up here. We can teleport there. Awesome. Little sidetracking, but I wonder how have you customized your retainers? I have one retainer. By customized, you mean just what they look like, or what I've done with them? What do you mean? I don't think I've done much with them, to be honest. I really should, because my inventory, look at my inventory. Such a mess. I don't really know what I've got, to be honest. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's, okay, perfect. Let's go. This wretch was with Riley. He threw himself at us that his mistress might escape. He didn't blink when we caught him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty to her own. The god's damned harpy with... Okay. So she just sacked him off, basically. What they look like and their job and so on. I really don't actually remember. We can have a look after if you want. Okay, we got our fairy out. Happy days. Dude. I think we still have to kill off everything, so we'll just spam some airway over here. Our magic eye as well. This spell, Art of War, is literally like the best thing going. Uses quite a lot of mana though. So I'm not sure whether I can just completely focus on killing them. I think I have to kill everything else as well. Otherwise, all of our people would probably just die, I think. And that would be the end of that. We're recovering our mana before we run out. that healer. I don't know if my heals work on these guys. Doesn't seem like it does. I just think I can just kill them. Yeah. Wait, she's alive still? What? Ah, can she not die until the end? Okay, that's fine. Tanking on 1 health, no problem. You just a little bit loud. Okay, 1 minute. Is that any better? Hopefully that's a bit better for you. Yeah, good. Thank you, because that will literally make make editing possible. Because if it was too loud, then that's pretty much it wasted. So thank you for that. Find her and do it tight. Not making the same mistake twice, obviously. Good work, men. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddened me to see you fallen so low. So she actually used to work with the big general guy from the Immortal Flames leader. I can't remember what he's called actually, unfortunately. Wait, was the Blue Army Alphino's private army? Yeah, that's Alphino's army. What would you know of Lo? You are a spoilt little lordling. Lordling who has never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God-given right to rule over others. You know naught of our plight. Did what I had to do to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. Okay. To hear you tell it, one would think you're the only person who has ever suffered. In case you've forgotten, Rawbone himself was born into poverty. Oh, that's right. Rawbone's the person that she works for. As was I. We lived hand to mouth with little more than shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back even more. How are we any different then? We're both mercenaries of lowly birth, and it is true that we both have had our fair share of struggles. Whereas I sold my sword, you sold your comrades. Fair enough, to be honest. Being a traitor's not good, is it? If life has taught me one thing, it's that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my arm than raise a hand against a friend. You'll return to Uldar and face justice. Okay. Absolutely fair. Could have just killed her off there, maybe. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. Friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Robin chose his. I think we get a weapon crate from that, but I'm pretty sure it won't be as good as what we've got.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business.
No, I don't like this guy. This guy's something going on with him. Really don't like him.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have
Proper
the Blades
dodgy.
watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Yeah, there's just, I don't know, there's something about him. Get you, little bugger.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Okay.
Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little sultana to the last.
All of them are evil by default. Fair enough. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Robon, and that shall be the end of it. The work here is done, my friend. Many thanks. But I have one last task for you. Returning to the Rising Stones and appraise Minfilia of all that has happened. Okay? That is absolutely fine. We can go back there, tell her what's happened. I'm sure she'll have a job for us, so why not? Let's go. Oops. Let's go the wrong way once we get here, every single time. No, come out the way. I can't get through. Hey Naoto, how you doing? Dropping in. That's awesome. Alright, Minfilia. You're fine? Good. I'm doing good. Just going through the story on here.
Friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
Okay.
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent.
Eh?
I know not what to say.
Flame Marshal who? I've been calling it Roali or something like that. And it's like, Ryu? Okay.
Together with Robon, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our Order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
I think you may be a little bit naive, not gonna lie.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Okay. Some more news on defeating the Asians. That's good.
My thanks for coming, friends.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with White Auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls.
We also use this to open the aetheryte in that place.
Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to Auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength.
So, what they decided was to kill the Asians. Because they're immortal, you could trap them rather than, like, when you kill them, their soul just goes on to someone else or something else. So they could trap them in that once they've done that.
Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
So this is the problem. Once it doesn't last forever, it seems.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Asian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Okay, that was good.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
Twould seem more research is in order.
Still no answer yet then,
I'm going
seems.
to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the orosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
I think these two have like a past. I'm pretty sure they do. But
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
I wonder if she's going to jump in here and say, that's okay.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Of course.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Sometimes I feel like it's better to just
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea.
Sometimes I feel like it's probably better to just grab some popcorn, grab some fizzy drink, and just sit back with this. Because a lot of it is cutscenes, but it's really good.
So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
What the hell?
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald.
Final Fantasy XIV main story quest is basically like watching a TV series. It literally feels like
But
that,
this
doesn't it?
higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Voris Zos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me.
You also heard rumors that they are making Final Fantasy XIV Netflix series? Really?
By
oh, they should do
whose
that.
will was the
That'd be
Marshal
cool.
feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist master. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General,
I think it goes a lot further
pray
than just
keep
her
in
then.
mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul.
Confirm that they are making one, but it's still on the table of what they make it
And with
about.
that,
Alright, okay.
I take my leave.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those
That actually feels
who
proper
take
shit.
from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
That actually feel like absolutely terrible. Knowing that someone who you trusted for so long has just literally been doing that for like that whole time, you'd be fuming. You wouldn't be happy at all.
I know you can hear me, monitorous scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished.
Okay.
One day I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
He's just an awesome character. This guy is absolutely epic. He really is absolutely epic.
I shall have no further need of you this day.
Who?
Your Grace.
That is cheese. Freaking love cheese.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Even though she was there.
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs.
Yeah,
Yet
I knew it was
now is not the
causing
time to be
something.
bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents.
They know that this guy's up to no good, but there's nothing they can do about it, basically. They're in a position
This would serve
where they can't
to
do anything.
exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away.
They have no evidence or just nothing solid enough
Be they
against him
rich
yet.
or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
As a history nerd, they are very naive.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be
What
dampened
do you mean by
now.
the very naive?
Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
Talking about herself, I assume.
My friends, It was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Preparing for war against the Garlemald, but at the same time trying to rattle the higher-ups in the country. Right, okay.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Getting a bit serious, isn't it? Hell, like I've heard that Heaven's Ward and stuff is crazy, but yeah, why can't I do this? The naval hard? I have to do the naval in hard mode first? Oh. Okay. Well, I think I get that from out here. So we'll go and do that now. I'm pretty sure one of the people out here gave it to us. Oh, maybe not. Where do I get the naval hard from? People might disagree with me, but she is fighting too many political battles at once. In the what? Ah, right. Should have teleports there. Yeah, is it from Urianger? I think he hands them to you. Maybe. It's down here. Yeah, it's one of these. Might as well get them both. This is the one that we need. Both Ifrit and Gerudo are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. Okay, so it looks like you get a hard mode of every primal, which is cool. And there's two here as well. So there's a hard mode of Shiva, I assume. By the high deeds where the people of Coerthus prepared certain doom at the hands of. Yet, if the missive we have received from Lord Drillman of House Durende speaketh true, it would seem that hard-won respite has come and gone. Recovered from her wounds, the Lady Iceheart has rejoined the struggle against Ishgard. Worse, it is said that her disciples have already laid claim to a hoard of crystals. Summoning, yeah, they're summoning her again. And then, well, who's this one? This is Leviathan hard mode, or? Right, we've got quite a lot. We have to do this one first, so we might as well go and do it first. Weird place to. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. I'm quite happy that I've got these to do, to be fair. I do like the hard mode trials and stuff. Okay, so this is near the Aft Castle. That seems really loud. Is that really loud on stream? It is loud on stream. Let me turn that down. 1 second. Have I tried Extreme yet? I don't think so. Oh, I've done this one. I've done that in Extreme. That was something weird. I'll tell you that much. Right, where are we going? This way. Oh, they're all here. Okay. We'll go this one. In a Titan spot is what we're on. In the Scions, your presence is most welcome, and something that we must turn you against the Lalo Titan. Lord of Crags has returned. Okay. We might as well do the other one while we're here as well. And I don't think there's anything else. That's something else. Maybe do that another time. Pretty sure I don't need to pick that up just yet. Where are we going with this? Over here? Okay. Bit of a long journey to go, but it shouldn't take too long with our good old unicorn. But I think I missed out on that event where you could unlock a load of stuff, right? Kind of sad. Unless it's still going, but I'm pretty sure it's ended now. But there was some cool mounts in there that I was interested in. Oops. To where I'm going. Wait, what? I have to go all the way around? And here? Yeah. Got it. Moogle Trove is every time 4 weeks before a big patch. So will it be returning, and do you keep the points that you gathered last time or not? Okay, I guess we just go straight in here. Naval hard mode. There's some people waiting here, I think, possibly. They're watching a cutscene. New ones, but the old store will be open as well. Okay, perfect. Where do you see the currency for that? Maybe these open up or something? Hopefully this doesn't take absolutely ages, but while we're waiting, we might as well go and hand this quest in as well. In inventory? Ah, are these? Yeah, it's these. So we had 10. I don't think you could get anything for 10. Mounts are 50 each. Sad times. I really wanted to do it, but that's okay. This person looks really cool. Oh, they're in the same gear as me. Well, same gear that I actually have on. The ironwork stuff. That looks really cool. We need a tank, another hit, 2 tanks and a healer. This to go through. I guess we could go and do this one. We might as well get them done while we're waiting, right? Don't worry, all the mounts there are doable other ways too. Oh, you can get them in game as well. Perfect. Moogle Grove is just an easier way to get it. Oh, right. We've not missed out then. I mean, at the rate I'm going, at the rate I've been going, I'm probably not going to be on sort of like collecting mounts and stuff for a while. But we'll see. Quite like to switch out my unicorn for something else. Up again. Okay, get this one handed in as well, so they're all ready to go. This one has a cutscene. Efforts to contain the heretic threat in the Western Highlands beyond Snowcloak has suffered a grievous setback. In order to support expeditions further afield, we sought to establish an outpost in the heretic's forming fortress. Under guard, our craftsmen began the necessary improvements. For a time all proceeded according to plan. Building work had scarce begun when Iceheart's minions descended upon the fortress from all directions. If I were to guess, I would say they deliberately delayed our attack until sufficient supplies had been delivered to their doorstep. Oh, that's clever. It's really clever how they've managed to bring the primals back in, like hard modes and stuff. Slayer of the gods of beastmen, who banished once before the demon who threatens us now. Lend us your strength, infiltrate Snowcloak, and put an end to Iceheart's. Okay, it's kind of clever how they managed to bring them back and get content from them again. I'll make plenty of mounts along the way, even without grinding. Cool. It's a bit of a journey, but that's good. We have time to kill. It seems. Your PC is back. Is it working all good again? Hey, we got it. There we go. Uh-oh, where's it gone? Oh, it's there. What's the timing on that? Perfect. Yeah, I think the cutscenes changed for these, so watch it. Or is it the same? It might be the same. Looks familiar. Alright, Fairy is out and ready. Let's see how this goes. I really liked this fight when it came out. Well, not when it came out. When it first happened, I was really impressed with it. So hopefully I'll be impressed with this one as well. And hopefully I don't die. You want to get like on the edge, but not in the edge. I think you take less damage on the outside. The other healer seems to be on that. Oh, what is the other healer? A white mage or something? We can put our shields on. That works pretty well. Of that. That definitely went a lot faster than it used to. Alright, they're gonna... This arena's gonna get small very quick, isn't it? They get out of that. They did. Oh, off that. Bomb boulder. I assume we need to be behind this. Do we? Oh, no! You have to stay away from them. I'm just like hugging it and... Whoops. I'll get this guy in a second. I can't. Oh, they're off, aren't they? Can't res them if they're falling off. That's unfortunate. Ah, rip. I think we're okay. Not sure if that shield does anything like on the mechanics and stuff, but figured he was going to do something that looked a bit much. Put shields back on everybody. Oh god. Right, stay away from the bomb bolts apparently. These fights are getting really good. Like, they're getting really good. Oh! Thing is named Bomb in its brain, get behind it. I thought it was like a boulder to block the bomb. That's what other mechanics were like. If you fall, it's permadeath? Yeah. Get a shield on this guy. Maybe some healing as well. Damn. Okay. You need to relax. Ah, who's dead here? Me. Who's dead? I'm dead. Okay. I think if we stay close, then those bomb boulders shouldn't be a problem. Get a res on them. That's them resed. Surprised? I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised my man lasted that long. That was intense. That was freaking intense. Crazy stuff. What is this? The Bow of Crags. That looks really cool. Wait, I'm not actually a big fan of that. Not gonna lie. I got it though. Everyone passed apparently. You don't need to have people topped up all the time. Probably not, to be honest, but I don't like when people die. I'll get used to that more. once I've been playing a bit longer, I'll get used to knowing where people can be, especially when it's like my first run through that thing. Okay, so that's done. We can either go back and grab our quest, or I'm kind of thinking we do these. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to do these. I think I'm gonna do that. I assume we'll probably need them done eventually anyway, so we might as well go do them. Due for this one while we wait. That bow is just a giant slab of rock, literally. The other thing about primals is that tribes can summon their primals as many times as they want. It's just very dangerous, and given they have enough ether. Okay. Ether Extreme. Yeah. That's going to be cool, but we're queued for this now. There's already a tank and me as well. So I'll wait for that one. That shouldn't take much longer, I don't think. Then we'll do this one. Wait. No. That's the wrong one. Oh, that was close. Right, well, we'll just do this. Do this. That and that one. Join. You don't even roll for something, you just go out. Look at this area. It's so nice. Get a nice screenshot here. And not get off my those weapons don't even shine, so no need to roll. If they don't shine, not worth. Only glowy things are worth getting. That was my thoughts of my armor. My override that I got there. Because it's glowy, I wanted it. Okay, so we just need 2 tanks. We've got 2 healers. Ah, one of the healers left. Rip. Got 3 DPS though. Might as well head back to where is it? I will remember. Maybe I won't remember. Wait, yes, we will remember. It is in here, and yeah, so good. We're gonna head back here because we can pick up the next quest while we wait, I think. The event, first thing you can say is an egg pun already. Only trust players who shine. If they don't shine, can't trust them. Fair enough. Is this gonna crash? Doesn't seem to be loading. Not gonna lie. I have a letter. I do have a letter, but I can't do anything right now. Is it actually just crashed? The sound's still playing. And pretty sure. Oh. Sound good, does it? Oh, okay. What? That was... What is this? What's all these yellow things? Are they not... Yeah? Is this a... Something's being weird here, isn't it? Okay. I think... I don't know what was just happening. Not gonna lie. How do I check my letter? Is there any mail around? A mail place over here? Thank you for playing. This. Oh. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, okay. Perfect. Recommended. Well, that's nice of them. The X things aren't nice to do, and most that get into those through dungeon finders are mentors that are doing their special roulette. A lot of players doing 5.5 main story quests, so worlds are laggy than usual. Bit longer loading in. I haven't seen any other issues except that. That was the first time. Yeah. We just lost DPS from this queue. I might leave it if I can pick up this quest. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it for now. But then again, we've been in 5 minutes. Let's just watch our cutscene. We can leave it on, can't we? I think it'll still work while we're in cutscenes and stuff. There's no reason to cancel, I guess. I'm most eager to address the ASEAN threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. It will still work? Cool. I think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Who's this now? Alphino. He's always jumping in, this guy, isn't he? Lest you forget, antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. True, you are presented with a multitude of problems, however, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. In it, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. What do we own the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation of Uldar? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice to say, Teled, this person, the little midget guy, the evil midget, and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard pressed. Plainly, General Robon needs our help and will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. They want to remain in Uldar. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Okay, so they want to stay in Uldar to help out there. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own way. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it's only a matter of time. In it, while we focus on the task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his Braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Okay. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you for once more for aiding our cause. No, Alphino, I'm not helping you. I've had enough. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving something. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish to keep secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. Okay. Go and see if he needs more favours. Pleasure as always in it. You'll be escorting the commander to Uldar, I take it. Ryonjay could live in a bookshelf, seriously, Minfilia. Everyone knows that by now. Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for his benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons what found their way into refugees' hands a while back. So happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by black marketeer holed up in the High Bridge. Doubt that this man would have been secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to it. Generous fellow he was, dueling out swords and spears. The way they're talking, he's just not registering as I'm reading it. It's just not registering right. Which isn't to say that these clients have had the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods. Yes, definitely. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at an appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What do you say in it? And it's settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at Highbridge and intervene with the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Uldar. I expect good tidings. Okay. Got our task. Let's go and secure some stolen weapons or some black market weapons, whatever they are. At Highbridge. Map. Okay, there we go. I did not want to load. Map. I think the servers are maybe taking a little bit more time, like you said. Which makes sense if there's so many people on. Oh, that. Okay, so there. My scouts have been keeping a close eye on the black marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs, but they nevertheless pose a threat. No, they don't. It's fine. Let's go. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a man of your standing, and Commander Alphano needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, it is only natural that he would come upon to rely you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Go. Oh. Why did the conversation not just keep going? Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. Hell yeah, we should. Let's go. That's a long way. Fly, horsey, fly. Somewhere. Oh. Wait a second. There he is. That was confusing for a second. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Good plan. Love it. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. I have a question. Come back. Imagine if I didn't know where to go. This guy's just there. I jump off a cliff. Absolutely fine. Let's go. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damned fool. You should never have come here. Fight me then. What? Split into two? That's some good skills. They are very nearly dead. Go. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Who's next? You're next. You guys are just appearing out of nowhere, aren't you? Anybody else? Anybody at all? No? Oh, we don't. Wait, what? Speak with the hired thug? Oh, there's more? Oh no, wait outside the tunnel. He gave me one thing to do after killing them, and I completely forgot already what it was. Whoops. Wait, this way, this way. We'll find the right way at some point. Those are some cool little NPCs there. Waiting around for him. Hello? The chat's not working. I think we've crashed. This could be a crash. Oh. I assume it's going to come back. It's because I had my UI turned off. I've missed it. As if that works here as well. Damn, that's awkward, isn't it? I don't know what's going on now. Right. Whoops. Alright, Elbird, what's going on? Fill me in on the details, because I have no idea. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. Before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. That's a bit sketchy. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring in an inexperienced recruit. Commander will be most disappointed. This is a bit sketchy. I'm calling it. This is a bit sketchy. Why have they killed him rather than capturing him? As for the clients, though, we know not how they slip past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of dusk white sellswords. We suspect maybe them. Enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we've secured the weapons. Yet even that accomplishment is lacking. For the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Yeah, this just seems a little bit, I don't know, just a bit weird. Andy, how you doing? Did you finally get a break at work? Ilberd would like nothing more than to have his incident forgotten. Oh, I bet. Calling it. This guy's evil. That's my guess. I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskweight sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Uldar in my stead. Entrust them to the third... damn it. If I click, it just goes away. Good man and kinder. Customer hasn't turned up. Ah, right, okay. If, I mean, if they don't want their slot, I have to wait a week. Right, where am I going now? I'm still in a queue for this. 20 minutes. Average wait time was 9 minutes originally. Okay, now we need to go to Uldar. And to the Weavers Guild, I think, is the best place. Weavers Guild. Lets you get a cuppa. Hopefully they don't turn up like as soon as you... If they turn up like now, is it too late, or do you just have to basically be like, okay, we'll rush you through? Easter event is such chaos. This the Easter event? Oh, is this just Easter decorations? There's eggs everywhere. What? How's it going anyway? What have I been doing? I have been just doing story quests. I've done... Holy hell, Shiva is amazing. That fight, freaking amazing. I'm hoping I'll get in it soon to do the extreme mode, but apparently not. Taking time, but yeah, Shiva's fight, so good. Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilberd, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. Depends how long into their slot. If it's 10 minutes in, not happening. If it's 5 minutes late, they get a rushed one. Fair enough. This cannot be everything, can it? I'll state with confidence that there will be a far greater quantity of weapons. Blatant falsehood. Clearly, this person is unfamiliar with the ways of Uldar and the merchants. Whoever strive to present themselves is greater than they. We're thankful that his information was not completely erroneous and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. Notify, and if I have got anything to say about it, our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. Alright. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Celerum processing plant. Time for the fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, something for the freedom of all. When there are decorations like that, there is an event going on. So would these eggs not usually have been in that cutscene, but because it's Easter, it looks a bit silly. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the Immortal Flames will hear for your contribution until we meet again. So cutscenes aren't even cutscenes, are they? They're still part of the game, because obviously the environment changes. In it, a word if it please ye. Ah, this is Ryol or whatever he's called, the person, the scout person. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't you worry. Right. Go. Freaking. Where are we going now? He is. Fine. We can just teleport. This one. Okay. Yes, we do have it. Good. I need to get a less squeaky chair, because I know you guys can hear my chair all the time. Especially on Final Fantasy XIV, because it's a lot of like slouching back and watching cutscenes. Thanks to 5.5, everything is laggy as hell. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and the bustle. Commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point, and at the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me. This guy's a bit fishy as well, isn't he? Not well, this guy, but he thinks something's going on. I'm with him, if that's what he thinks. I'm with him. That's not quite how they first told it. Look, freaking someone else. These dustwakes they were chasing. The latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself. Not before the fighting started and not after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. Feel it in my bones. Cutscenes are made in-game, at least so many that you can say this. Yeah. I'm not daft enough to be missed by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. Yeah, there's someone on the inside. Knew it. As if I've never deciphered a money launderer's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking Jill from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. That's you. See you later, Andy. Enjoy work for the rest of the day. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, let's get back to it. Is this Sid? That noise usually means Sid. Oh, maybe not. It's Taru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Dragged here, there, and everywhere today. 25-minute wait time for this. What time is it? It's 3:30. So we're going to end the stream at 4. So in half an hour. I'm hoping we'll get one more tank by then. I don't even know what we're going to get into because there's 2. We're queuing for 2. Another half an hour. And then I'll end the stream and we'll edit this up for a video. But part of me wants to keep playing. I'm not going to lie. Thank you for coming so quickly in it. We've a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indications. Don't like the look of that in the background, but, you know. Tataru seems eager to escort you to the Solar. Our guest is with the antecedent in the Solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Let's go. So, does anyone know how close I am to Heaven's Ward? Because I'd be quite interested in knowing. I know I'm getting close, but don't know how close yet.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Okay. Is it that?
I believe the 2 of you have met.
Yep, we have. She threatened us.
I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of
very
great
close.
import.
Awesome.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
Okay.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm.
The
Last
alarm?
night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
Okay, so basically the
old
dragons are all
curtain
going
run, aye.
nuts.
The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald. Only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Urianger has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
Okay.
Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept? We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
So basically, because this thing's roared, there's gonna be a ton of dragons coming. Which is we've seen the Heavensward we've seen the Heavensward trailer, so I assume it's that. As Oriange stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is a wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign, 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subdue Eorzea, Gaius Van Balsa attempted to seize control of Mordana. So massive was his force that all thought his victory was a foregone conclusion. Okay, we should be good now. Sorry for that. Right, let's we missed our little thing, but that's okay. Not a problem. We will just keep going with our main story quest for now. Understandable about the timing, yeah. That's okay. It's not a problem. It happens. Definitely wanted to do that one as well, but we'll get it done. We'll make sure to do it. I don't think there's any point in requeuing for it now, seeing as it took that long before, and I'm not planning on staying past another 20 minutes, so we'll just do our main story quest for now. Completely missed that. You're in luck. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from the Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keep of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. Castrum's supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of some spare parts and other equipment. Okay. So it's true then, these Guardians honestly fear that the worm may rise again. Maybe just make a normal video of me doing Shiva Extreme. So I'm not going to lie, part of me is tempted to make videos on the stuff like the raids and the trials and all that sort of stuff. And then just stream the progress. I think that's what we're probably going to do. So I'll probably edit the trials and stuff that we've done today into videos, and then I'll probably leave these VODs up for people who want to watch the actual progress, but I'll stream any progress that I do. What do you reckon about that, Mega? Do you think that's a good idea? Well, from here, that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. That's what that was. You can see it there. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the affirmated Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat, the tiny little thing, and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Is this going Whoa, my voice just went. Is this going to be, yeah, it's a duty. Okay. I'm assuming this duty is going to be quite long. I've just got a feeling this is going to be a long duty. Am I right, Mega? There's a time limit of 90 minutes. I assume it doesn't take that whole 90 minutes. We might have to end here for today. Because I don't know if I've got the time to commit to that. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll end here today. And then we will be back at some point to do more. Maybe, to be honest, it's probably not going to be next Wednesday. I don't want it to be that long. Because I really, really want to get into Heaven's Ward. So that'll do for today. And then we'll be back. I'll let you guys know in Discord. Mega, if you're not in Discord, I'm not sure, to be honest, if you are. Then jump in. Yeah. The progress normal videos would get too long. Easy to stream them and maybe have like a highlight YouTube video of progress. Yeah. But Keeper of Lake isn't that long. No, I do need to go in exactly 15 minutes. So we'll just leave it because of the queue time as well. But yeah, we'll sort that out for another time very soon anyway. But again, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoyed. I've enjoyed, so hopefully you have as well. I will see you all in the next one. If you're not in Discord, hop in and I'll keep you all updated for when the streams start. See you later, guys. Bye. Don't have an ended screen, so it's going to be this.